People often say, everything happens for a reason, but when life goes wrong, it's hard to believe. One day in a quiet forest, a young man named Arjun came to meet a wise saint called Guru Dev. Arjun was broken, sitting on the ground with tears in his eyes. The saint gently asked, "Child, what troubles you?" Arjun cried, "I've lost everything. Robbers stole all my belongings. I have no money, no food, not even a way to go home. Tell me, how can this be good? This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me." The saint smiled calmly and said, "Let me explain through a story. Once," the saint began, "a terrible flood destroyed a small village. Among the victims was a poor farmer named Ramesh. His house, crops, and even his small store of grain were washed away. Seeing the destruction, Ramesh's son Kunal said softly, 'Father, let it go. Whatever happened, happened for good.' Ramesh became furious. 'How can you say such nonsense? We've lost everything. No food, no home, no future.' Angrily he shouted, 'Go away, leave me alone.' The boy left, crying. That evening, when Kunal didn't return, Ramesh felt deep regret. Just then, rescue boats arrived and saved the villagers. A neighbor said, 'Your son was right. We survived.' But Ramesh replied bitterly, 'How is this good? We still have nothing.' His wife said gently, 'We may have lost our wealth, but not our hope. I will work in nearby houses. We will survive.' The next day, the saint continued, Ramesh went to the city searching for work. He failed again and again. He felt hopeless and thought, 'I lost my home, my food, and now even my son.' One day, while returning tired and broken, Ramesh met a saint. The saint said, 'This hardship is the reason your future will be better.' Ramesh shouted, 'Better? My life is ruined.' The saint replied calmly, 'Time will answer your questions.' That night, soon after, he found work at a wealthy merchant's home. The merchant treated him kindly, paid well, and gave him a small house to live in. One night, someone knocked at his door. It was Kunal, his son. Kunal said, 'Father, after leaving home, I went to the city. I worked, saved money, and slowly built a small tea stall. I searched for you and finally found you.' Ramesh realized then that what felt like loss was actually the start of a better path. The saint finished his story. Arjun shook his head and said, 'But in my case, everything was stolen. What good came from that?' The saint smiled and handed him a glowing stone. 'This,' he said, 'is a philosopher's stone. It turns iron into gold.' Arjun was stunned. He whispered, 'If my things hadn't been stolen, I would never have come here. I would never have met you, and I would never have found this treasure.' No matter how dark life seems, time changes everything. Never make decisions in pain. Even the worst situations often lead to something better, a reason we only understand later.